Hi, I'm Dr. Angelique Barber, and I want to show you how to use kinesiology tape with horses. Kinesiology tape is a really unique tape in that it stretches when it's applied to the hair on horses, which in turn lifts the skin and has a decompression effect. And what this can do is it can actually decrease pain. We can use it to support muscles and joints. We can use it to decrease inflammation depending on how we cut it. We can also increase proprioception, which helps the animal know where its body parts are while it's moving and exercising and competing, so that helps decrease the risk of injury. So what I want to show you today is just a common taping, one that I do pretty often on a lot of horses that I come across, which would be the back pain reduction taping, also known as the longissimus dorsi support taping. So what we're going to do for that is we're actually going to use the Big Daddy tape. Now I use rock tape because it comes in some really great sizes and it's also stickier than other tapes that I've found. So rock tape has a 4-inch width tape that we call the Big Daddy. So this is what we're going to use to run along either side of the horse's back. So I've already measured and cut it into 2 eye strips. So I'm going to start with one of them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tear the paper at the base so that I have a base to lay down. And I'm going to place this pretty much right along the withers of the horse. Now we're going to be going along these paraspinal muscles on either side of the spine. So I'm going to place my base down, and then I'm just going to pull this paper off and lay the rest of the tape down along the back of the horse. We're just going to go all the way down the back. I'm going to rub that down really good to activate the glue. And then I'm going to go ahead and place them down on the other side as well. Go ahead, place that down and rub it down. Put this tape along the back. Good. Rub that down real well. Then I'm going to cut 2 support pieces, and for this I'm going to use the 2-inch rock tape. This is half the width of the 4-inch, and we're going to place one support piece up along the withers, just like that. Support piece down along the bottom of the tape, just like that. Now this tape can be worn during exercising. It can be worn underneath a saddle. For a lot of horses that are not used to wearing tape, I recommend that you work the horse on the ground initially before getting on them, so they can get used to the feeling of the tape before you put a rider on, just in case they want to buck or move around a little bit to get used to the feeling. But once they're used to it, you can ride them in it. It's going to help decrease pain as you're working them. It's also going to help bring additional blood flow to the area. So it's really a great tool, and this is, like I said, one of the more common tapings that I do. If you're interested in learning more about how to tape horses, I encourage you to go to my website, holisticanimalstudies.org.